Waterloo CSL TV. Alright, so we have our first match starting up on Metalopolis. Here on the top right side, we have Edge as the Red Terran representing the University of Arizona. On the left side, we have Ermac, who represents the University of Waterloo, as the Pink Protoss. This is a TVP. They're currently at close ground positions. What do you think? Well, I don't know enough about any of these players to even give any insight on this fact.
The one time I've seen Ermac play, he was very macro-y, quite, I guess, he was a very, very standard player, I guess. So I don't expect he's going to be too good and take advantage of this. But again, that was only one game, so
I remember 2-raxing on this map in this exact same position. Huh. Works surprisingly well considering the close ground positions.
Yeah, well, it's the closest rush distance in the game.
In the game?
In the game. Well, there is a map that has a closer rush distance, but it's not in the 1v1 field.
Alright, on the right side we have Edge putting out a barracks at 12. Looks like he's not really saving up for a gas that should go down at 13. On the Protoss side, the left side, we have Ermac putting up a gateway at 13. Wait, is it 13 or 12?
I believe that was at 13, but it was close.
The assimilator at 15. Very standard. Edge, obviously, going to be getting a refinery just after his racks. 12 racks, 13 gas. You have Edge scouting with his SCV kind of in the corner. I don't exactly know. Maybe he's planning to sneak in sooner or later.
Bunker rush. Although, I kind of doubt it at this point.
Yeah, it's highly doubtable since we have 1 racks with the tech going down.
Yeah, perhaps he's just concerned about something like DTs and he wants to be able to run that SCV and at a later date and suicide it to make sure that there's nothing of that sort happening.
Oh, what I usually like to do is check it after the cyber and what comes up after the cyber. I usually hide the SCV around that corner as well. I think it's a very good idea just to check out what's happening later on. Because right now, he can go any direction he needs to.
And Ermac gas stealing Edge. Not something you see so often from a Protoss.
Why do you say so, actually?
You usually only see a Zerg do it, because you can just sit there and spawn and cancel and spawn and cancel and spawn and cancel to keep your scout alive. Versus a Protoss, you've just wasted, X number of minerals.
Okay, I'll be honest with you, I don't understand any timing that's coming from Edge. I play Terran myself, and I don't really understand why he's pushing out with a Merle. Well, he's not pushing out, he's maybe gonna be poking in there and out. But we'll see what happens here. If he gets a sentry... Is he getting a sentry? No, he's getting a stalker. So it would be a 3-gate robo, perhaps?
I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be a 4-gate.
It's a lot of...
Yeah,
oh,
a stalker. It looks like it could either be a 4-gate or a 3-gate robo.
He's going to be trying to bunker rush. You see a bunker right on top of the mineral patches. Bunkers go down, but nothing to fill it up. Probes attacking the SCV so it can't finish. You have the Marauder here hacking away at the Stalker, doing a lot of damage to the Stalkers.
And Warp Gate about to finish, being chrono boosted out for that last little second. These gateways about to turn into Warp Gates, so that should help Ermac hold for just a bit longer.
Yeah, but that bunker's about to finish. You see the Marauder gets in, and the Marauder does get in.
And warping in all those stalkers. Well, he's lucky that Edge didn't shoot at his stalkers as they're warping in, because they do take significantly more damage on warp in.
Ouch! This hurts. He's putting down a second bunker for the rest of his Marauders. Ermac is warping in some zealots to help protect his main. Trying to destroy that bunker. Health is going down pretty fast. Sentry force fielding ramp.
It's a little bit late on dropping that mule for repair, but an interesting maneuver that you don't see very often.
Yes. So one mule is actually gone from Edge. He wasted a mule. That's about 350 minerals.
But Ermac
might set it
still
back.
in really bad shape. Less than half the number of harvesters that Edge has.
Yeah, let's see how he gets back into this. It's gonna be a very hard match. He is fighting an uphill game right now.
Yeah. Not even
Edge
uphill. It's like up Mount St. Helens or something. It could explode on it. It's so uphill. Yeah. It's so uphill.
Like Edge here is planning for another attack once his stim finishes. He just finished his engineering bay. Let's see if he times it up with his +1 weapons as well. Or not. He is not going to be doing that. So he made an engineering bay with no purpose so far.
And a big push coming out from Edge.
I believe Edge's push would be stronger if he didn't supply block himself, but I believe this will the sentries will help. Oh, it's someone lagging? Yes, Kenzie is lagging.
Yeah, it is a significant number of sentries.
Yes, those sentries are definitely going to help. And does he... No, he kind of gets it. Yeah,
probably a little bit too much up on the ramp there.
Actually, no, that is a very good idea. Can actually hack away at the trap.
Yeah, no, but I think he probably waited just a split second too long. Although he went all right. He got he almost lost his stalker though. That was way too close for comfort.
Ouch! Edge having some SCVs that are idle. Not really ouch, but you know, it's not very fun looking at idle SCVs.
And the Edge expanding now. Definitely in a very, very strong economic position compared to Ermac. Currently, not double the harvesters anymore, but 10 more SCVs, and Ermac has probes, and he's got an expansion coming up, and he's a Terran, so he has mules that'll increase his income even more.
Oh, definitely. Edge's income being at 800 right now, and we have Ermac's at around 420.
And a robo coming from Ermac. Interesting choice, given that he's very low on money. But with all those marauders, the immortals from that robo will be very helpful.
Well, before he was going for a 3-gate robo, but it got interrupted with the bunker rush and the marauders that were coming in.
Yeah.
The robo, we might see some immortals come out of it actually. Or I mean, sorry, an observer first. Like
yeah, that's pretty standard. Although in closed positions, I would probably go immortal than observer myself. So you already know that Edge has a fairly sizable army, and he's been coming at him with quite a bit of bio. So
alright.
Cloak band.
I like this from Edge. Edge is checking the expansion in between the two for some reason. He's going to be checking around for some proxy pylons on the top side, and he doesn't see any so far.
Looks like Ermac's about to, looks like he's thinking about expanding. Well, he sent that probe out significantly too early.
So now Edge will probably... his economy will boost up by a lot faster considering he has his natural up. Unfortunately, he again supply blocked himself, so he can't make any more SCVs at this point.
That was a strange maneuver to stim in. I guess that was a scouting number with that Marine from Edge to see what exactly is hanging around at Ermac's front and whether or not he expanded, but...
Yeah, he doesn't want any sneaky expansions that out of nowhere 100 Colossi come out. Hate when that happens, except that never happens. So, alright, we see an engagement here between Ermac and Edge. Ermac doing a very good job.
Kind of force fields, but I'm not sure if he should have engaged there in the first place. Even with splitting off the army, the size of Edge's army is just so much larger than pretty effective. And some ineffective force fields there trying to stop that ghost. Not so.
That is a lot of sentries. Those sentries really need to run away. Or, okay, they get EMP'd and so they can't do anything but attack.
And it doesn't look like Ermac will be able to do much here. He probably can clean this attack up, but
he will not be able to clean this up because Marauders are so powerful against Stalkers. We have Ermac here pulling out some probes to help defend. Unfortunately,
more probes than that. Not very useful use of probes. In a situation like that, you know, if you could pull 5 probes and then they'll just do nothing, it's kind of a waste of time.
Yep, and Ermac calls the GG, so the University of Arizona will take this 1-0. First set goes to Arizona. So, ladies and gentlemen, the second match will be Valtassar, who represents Arizona, who plays Protoss on Shakura's Plateau, versus Monk, who is the coordinator for the CSL team here at Waterloo.